Hey, EasyAgentPro. This is Tyler with EasyAgentPro. Coming to you with a new segment. I've kind of gone incognito for probably about 3-4 months now. You haven't seen me on the channel. You've seen a lot of Kelvin. We've been putting out stuff, putting out some case studies. But I've basically been in business building mode since about October, maybe even before that, some August stuff. This summer was all about video, and lately it's all been about building the infrastructure to grow faster. So we've heard from, I saw this on Facebook. You'll notice I'm not on Facebook at all lately. Like I don't post on my profile. I haven't posted Twitter. I don't do any of that lately. We got this comment right here from Andrea saying, "Hey, where, Tyler, have you been? I haven't seen any of your videos." So I thought I'm sort of at a place now where I can kind of come to you with a weekly segment, Tips with Ty, show you some. This isn't going to be pretty. Like, as you can tell, I've got my computer here. You can see my screen. You can see me. And that's about all we're doing here. If you want to see the pretty videos, go check out Kelvin. He's doing a great job. He's doing pretty videos with music and all that. But we're just going to be doing nuts and bolts of business, digital marketing, and as it relates to that. If you want to hear other stuff for that, I'm on the podcast. You can subscribe to that at on podcast players, or you can come check it out here. We're uploading it with this fancy graphic stuff to the YouTuber, so you can go check it out there too. So we're just going to cover 4 things today. Like I said, this isn't a hype session. We're not selling anything. Grab a coffee, grab a beer, grab a cocktail, whatever you drink, and let's get into it. So this segment, this series is all going to be about the things that are on my mind now for growing business. And so obviously it's a new year. Everyone's talking about resolutions. We're already 12 days into it, almost halfway through the first month of the year, which means you got to be hitting those numbers. And so for me, the only way I'm able to think about things clearly, like my to-do list is ridiculously long. This is how I do my to-do list. Might be interesting, maybe not. Basically, here's everything on my to-do list for tomorrow. You can see most of this stuff. So basically what this is I create one of these every day, and every day I keep track of what I did, and then go that way. So that I'm structured. It's just Evernote. I use the free version. I don't pay for it. And so every day I can keep track of exactly what I did in my business. But as you can see, that's a ton of stuff. And then this is my computer. In here we got Slack. We've got people talking to me all day long. And I get probably like 300-400 emails a day. So the goals and all that stuff, like, it's easy to get distracted. And you probably feel that way too. So the way I keep focused is focusing on one number. And our number this year is, first, when we started EasyAgentPro, is X. We wanted to hit 100,000 visitors a month to our site. We did that in January of last year, and then sort of didn't have a goal for a while, and then picked one and hit it. And now our goal is X new clients per week. And so that's the goal we're tracking. Everything on my to-do list, I have a ton of stuff there. So the way I prioritize it is, what can I do to get X new clients per week? The goal for you, I don't think it really matters what it is. For example, like it can be clients, it can be traffic, it can be making like X leads from Facebook ads. You just got to be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So if we rewind back to EasyAgentPro end of beginning of 2016, early 2015, we hit 100,000 visitors to our site a month. That's a ton, right? That makes us one of the biggest websites for real estate agents out there. Really sort of big. But people didn't really know us, they didn't trust us, and there wasn't really a face. So then what we did is we tried to build a community, which we did. You can go join it, it's Beat Zillow, and make videos like this, right? So then that starts to develop the connection to your business, right? And so you need to do this too, right? It's getting the initial traffic, getting them to give a damn, and then getting them to do business with you, right? It's the same thing with Walmart, right? It's how many, first you got to get them there. Second, you got to like get them there for a reason, AKA with their smiley face that says everyday low prices, right? And then you've got to like get them to transact there. It's the same thing. It's the same, like you can buy a Great Clips franchise and it's like $65,000. All you got is step number 1, get them there. Step number 2, like get them to like care about it. But it's not even get traffic past the store. Then you put the balloons up with the cheap haircut sign to get them in the door, and then you get them like repeating customers. So online or with your real estate business, you gotta get them to know your name, which is AdWorks campaign now, by the way. They're like, just if they don't know about you, you're not going to be in the conversation. So get your name in the conversation, and then get them to like actually understand that you're a real human and that there's something going on there. And then step 3 is to do business with you. So that sort of falls into tip 3 here. So already this is going really well. I'm going to mess up my tips, but tip number 3, fun with funnels. So what we just talked about was essentially a Facebook funnel. So our goal right here is X new clients per week. And that's what we're shooting for every single week and what we're holding ourselves accountable to. And we have a deadline for that. So once you have that, then you've got to figure out how you're going to do that. So we have this master spreadsheet. You can see it right here. I pulled out a fake version of it where I took out some kind of sensitive data. Like I said, we're going to do like legit business stuff where I show you legitimately what we're working on. So we used to focus really hard on this middle part of the funnel. And so what we're doing now, and what I recommend you start experimenting with in your business, is looking at Facebook ads as a different way than direct to buying a house from you, right? So you can really easily go out there and copy some of the ads that we're doing for foreclosures or for sale by owners, and that's really, really like easy to jumpstart your business. And once you do that, you can have some success. But the key to getting to that next level is sort of getting people to understand you before they're at the immediacy of buying, right? So first, when you're starting out, you've got to like get people who are ready to go now so that you get sales, right? And the further down the road you get with your business, the more you got to put into like, I'm doing stuff to get sales a year or 2 years from now. And so what I recommend is, let's say you're blogging once a week, once a month. We do it 2 to 3 times a week, and 2 to 3 times a video a week. Those are things that like help people who are your ideal clients. So we focused a lot on who are the ideal people we like to work with. You should know that too in your business. Maybe write down the names. Over here we had the names of the top 10 and we listed their characteristics right here. And then every video and blog is made to help them specifically with us, right? And you need to do that in your business. So maybe you aren't attracting the relocation people, or maybe you're not attracting the foreclosures, and that's like intentional in your marketing. So with your blogs and videos, you can start to cultivate those people to do business with you. And then with Facebook ads, you can go out there and generate email addresses or leads that are profitable, that then consume your middle stuff and then go through the bottom of your funnel. So this is what our funnel looks like. We get people to read our blogs and watch our videos with Facebook ebooks. So we buy email addresses and we do SEO. This grows our top line. This grows at 100,000 visitors a month. And it grows a lot of other stuff too, like the people that like our Facebook page and all the other stuff. Then we blog and make videos. And then at the bottom, we free courses and email and podcast, getting people back into us, right? So that's sort of the fun with funnels that we're focused on right now, and making each part of that better. And in Slack right now, we're all working on that collectively. The way to growth for a lot of you is going to be one of the things that I outlined there. So right now we're working on Facebook ads. In your business, maybe you have a ton of traffic, but they're not converting with you. So then you got to look at blogs or videos. Or maybe you don't have a ton of traffic, so you need to, first build up your site and get to 10, 20, 30,000 visitors a month, so that you can work on the other stuff. So So you can't build one of them without the other, and you can't really do them without tracking. So I'm going to go through some tracking stuff. Some of this might go a little in depth and over your head, but you guys ask what I've been up to, and you'd like the actual factual videos and tips. We're getting really factual here. So Facebook ads, let's talk about them. Here's our Facebook ads that we've been running since about, we have 5,000 ads running, and you can see our average cost per conversion is $2. We've got a lot of different ones running there. So let's pull up an old one. So I pulled up some old ads that we're not running anymore just because kind of sensitive data. I don't want to share too much. But if you look back at our funnel, we say we grow with Facebook ads, and then we convert those people with blogs, videos, emails, free courses, and podcasts. So what that means is we make an ebook, and then we try to get email addresses for that ebook, and then we send them helpful tips via email. X% buys with us, right? So with this, what you can see is that we set up for this one various headlines, various texts, various images, and then they went to a landing page like you can build with Squeeze. They convert it, and then we optimized it. So what we're working on, so we made two of these. Here's the first one we tried, and here's the second one. This one had a $4 cost per lead, and this one had a $2 cost per lead. Some of the things that made that a lot lower that you can implement in your business, using stock photos. A lot of people think that when they make a Facebook ad, they got to put a ton of text on it. What we find works best is just using generic stock photos from Big Stock, things like houses, things like images of happy people. One of the easiest ways, this is our stock photo website that we use. They're just really cheap, right? I mean, use whatever one you use. But if you type in and go to the most popular, you can actually see the most popular pictures, and some of these end up converting the best. So we find that works better. So if you're setting up Facebook ads, consider that. And then this is how we're growing the top. So the number of people that interact with us. You can see we got 100 leads here, and this one we turned off because the $4 was too high for us. When we're buying emails, we shoot for under $250 for an email address. So we use images like this to pull them through there. And that's what we're doing to sort of scale up ourselves to hit this X new clients a week, is we know if we bring these people in there and then they go through our CRM email sequence, we know X happens and we can grow that. So that's what we've been doing there. And then we've really been tracking it. So a lot of times people talk about accountability when it comes to this stuff. They'll say, oh, you got to call those leads right away, or you got to track it to demo, or you've got to, make sure you reply to the customers so they don't leave you. And that's good, and that's dandy. And a lot of times you'll see agents say, oh yeah, I send gifts to my clients that do business with me so that I get more referrals. And that's good too. But the trick to all of this, and sort of the last tip I'll leave you with in this episode, is you've got to automate that accountability. So for example, if we head over here to Slack, you'll notice we have this channel. This is where all the employees hang out. And so we have this channel called Demo Scheduled. So this is literally people scheduling demos to learn about lead sites tied into here. Like here are the leads that come into EasyAgentPro, and then they get scheduled and pull it into here. And then we have customer success, where there's automated accountability for helping our customers out, where we show them how to get leads from Facebook and all of that. What I'm saying is, you can't just say something like, we're going to send a gift to all of our clients. You have to automate that gift, right? You have to pick 5 things on Amazon that you're willing to buy for every client, and then set up a calendar with something like IFTTT, and say, every 30 days after I have a closing scheduled on my calendar, send an email to my assistant to buy one of these 5 gifts off of Amazon for that person. Then that's completely taken care of. You can set up with your CRM. Every time there's a new lead, post in the lead channel on Slack. Every time that someone gets a hold of, if you do cold calling, every time someone gets a hold of someone and schedules a listing appointment, like make a big celebration happen so that you start to celebrate these events. And what you're doing is you're automating the accountability and tying all these actions back to here. So this is still the one thing we care about, the X new clients per week. But then everything that it takes to get to that goal, we've automated to the point that it really helps people push towards that goal together. So that's what we've been up to. These are the things that are on my mind. We've got a lot of tracking. For example, on these demos, you can tell exactly how they were scheduled. Follow-up email 1, more info page, for example. We can get more into tracking in the next Tips with Ty video. We got some really cool stuff we can show you there. But that's what we've been working on. Go check out some of the stuff. Maybe set up an ebook campaign to collect email addresses for like $2 an email. Maybe build something, even if it's not so complex as this, just build roughly a funnel for your business that says maybe the top of it is referrals, and I'm going to build 10 relationships a week that help get me referrals. The middle of it, the things that helps those referrals convert, are my blog and video. I'm going to make one of those each a month. And then the bottom is this free course I put together for relocating to Tucson, Arizona. And everyone that takes that, majority of them do business with me. Then you have a funnel, right? Then you can start monitoring how that works. This one's ours, make your own. And so that's really what I've been working on, why you haven't heard from me, and what we've been doing to make things better here. Hope some of this helps. Hope you like the format of this video. Comment below if you want to see more of this. And I'm Tyler with EasyAgentPro. I'll talk with you next time.